Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Yeah.
Peace. What's good? Welcome back
on?
to another episode, Urban X Podcast. We're here with you guys in the building. What's good? How's everybody
in
doing?
the flesh. Urban
How's
X.
everybody doing?
#1 father, son, podcast, universe, innerverse, outerverse, shitterverse. I'm the worst. You already know what it is. This is how we do it.
Yes. Hit the button. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're your hosts. I'm Malcom. This is the artist formerly known as the Black Dad. We're here with you guys in the building. Hope you guys had a great week. We apologize for missing the Monday private show. We had stuff to do.
Yes.
Right?
And Tuesday is our backup day.
Yeah, stuff to do.
Yeah, Elon took me to see J. Cole. It's like an early birthday gift.
Nice.
And I must say, J. Cole puts on one hell of a show. All right? I didn't know a lot of the new songs off the Fall Off album, but he performed the hell out of them songs, and then he hit that groove where he got to them classics. Boy, no background singers, no dancers, no pyrotech shit, none of that. No soundtrack, right? So no extra vocals. He ain't rock. Everything 2 hours straight, him on the stage, giving it up. I was jealous. I told y'all a couple of weeks ago, I was jealous of Jay-Z and Nas. It's the artist aspect, because every artist wish they had that moment where they can control a crowd. I'm not jealous of the other stuff, the fame, the oath-taking, none of that stuff. Y'all can keep that. But pure artistry is what J. Cole represents. Nothing fancy, nothing, blown up. And to see his hardcore fans know every lyric to every song and appreciate it the way they did, I was highly impressed. So, shout out.
Yeah,
J. Cole.
I saw J. Cole perform like 10 years ago. My boy was a student at the Naval Academy, and he actually was the one in the committee that brought J. Cole to the school.
Oh, okay.
So he had tickets, and we drove down to Annapolis to see him. So that was cool. But and like you said, he puts on a great show. And then my boy Josh is like the biggest J. Cole fan I know. So he was doing that thing where like J. Cole is rapping, him and a fan are rapping back and forth to each other because they know.
Yeah, he did that in the crowd.
Yeah.
It was awesome to see it like that, And so He's about his fans. He started in the crowd. The crowd, it went dark, and when it popped on, he was sitting amongst the people. And then he walked through the crowd, just shaking hands and all amongst the people. And then he hit the stage, and he did what MCs do. He tore that thing down.
All right,
shout out.
Well,
shouts out.
This Monday, I didn't go to a J. Cole concert, but it was my first wedding anniversary.
Hey! The first of many.
First one.
Got the first one under your belt.
Yeah, we've been together for a long time, but this is the first full calendar year we were married. So that was dope.
Right. See, I just bunch all that shit in together. I don't know.
Yeah, I get it.
When my anniversary began or I met her, started. I just throw all that shit in 30 years. That's it. All in the mix.
Yeah. Wait, 30 for y'all? Yep. You patent stats. 30?
No. January 13th technically is 30. But I did meet her in 96. I was scoping her out. I was like, okay, I see you, bro. I see you. But I let the wolves go in and, shoot their shots. I always like to do that. And then I just, at the depot, we mean what wolves? And then I just, went in and did what I do. Ordered your book. Thank you. 189 books sold.
Can you stop?
Yeah.
Goodness. Thank you guys for the congrats. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, man. So let's get to some stuff.
Let's get to it.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Roland Martin.
Let's
just get straight to it. So Tasha K is this first person I heard break the story, and then Poetic Flacco as well. Apparently, they had come into contact with some stills of a video of Roland Martin in an uncompromising position with the woman that was not his wife. And then Tasha K, as she does, she gets a hold of the stuff. She reaches out to Roland's team, which I don't know what that's about. Like when you say I'm reaching out to his team, because I'm like, he's going to deny it. He's going to say it's AI. But no, plot twist. His team said those are very real. Those are authentic. Those are real. Him and his wife are working through it. But you better not share this or we're suing. And nobody else better not share this or we're suing. So I thought that was interesting. Apparently, Whack 100, because he gets everybody's sex tape for some reason. He was the one who sent it to Flacco, and I think Flacco sent it to Tasha K. And that's how all of this came to be. I know there's a lot of people who are relishing in the fact that this is going down. Probably Tariq Nasheed, I know he had a field day with this.
He probably had a field day with that.
Probably she had a field day with this. But I didn't know that Roland Martin's wife is a pastor or a minister. So this looks, terrible on him. Roland Martin, he's always very boisterous about somebody, being ethical or somebody holding up, moral standards and stuff like that. So for him to get caught out there like that, bad look. But the other elephant in the room here was, he was with a woman, that's what's up. But at the same time, he's rumored
Malcolm, just say it,
all right.
bro.
No.
Okay, I'll gladly say it for you. Let's get to that. You was being extorted, right?
Yeah.
But what were you being extorted for? See, you try to get us to focus on the extortion. How could they? They're trying to take the empire down. No. Let's rewind the tape. So you like to get pegged, all right? And the truth of the matter is, a lot of them dudes like to get pegged, but you got caught in the act.
I have to know what the hell is the deal, because it seems like every time info comes out about celebrities or one of these politicians, they are just into just some wild wild stuff. What is it?
I'm going to tell you. If you're ready, I'm going to tell you.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to be nice about it, though.
Okay.
I'm going to be nice. Okay, so the extortion part is it's a 3-4 man team usually, right? Mm-hmm. It's the girl, that's the honeypot piece, but the room she's bringing you to has probably already got the camera set up by one of her boys or something, right, to get this on tape. And now we need that money. We need that bread or this is going to fly, right? Now, remember, a lot of these athletes and actors and all, this is what they're into. Now, I'm going to get technical and I'm going to get weird. So hold on.
All right.
Because when we start talking about Perez Hilton and demonic possession, it's all going to line up. Right?
Okay.
So, the butthole. All right? There's a man G-spot. Let's just keep it what it is. In the butthole. Now, when that is penetrated, there's gonna be some rupture and all of that kind of stuff. It sends you into an open space. Now, your soul, when they say sell your soul, you can't sell what God gave you, right? But your body, your avatar, right, can be used for whatever. So if you make a deal, you want fame, fortune, all of that, that's how it's done. It's always done through the anal. That's just how their thing goes. Once it's opened, it don't close. So you may have done it, watch this. You may have done it for ritual purposes, right? Or had it done to you. You hear the video where LeBron James is screaming because Diddy is on his back.
Allegedly.
Right? So sometimes it's a forced action.
What video was that?
The chickens are coming home to roost?
I said, what video is
I
that?
hit allegedly already. Calm down. Calm down. I hit that. So, right? Once it's open, it's sort of like when your virginity is taken. Ain't no closing that valve. I'm talking about just straight up.
Okay.
You a teenager, right? That happens for a woman or a man. Ain't nothing, you can't reverse that. The same thing with the male G-spot. So even after the ritual that you use to get into a secret society or, you take an oath to be a part of something, now it's open. Now that's all you want. These women, they know that. They specialize, all of them vixens and all, that's what they specialize in. You think they just hiring these chicks to come over and have sex. Anybody can do that. They're bringing over specialists who got 2, 3, different size joints because they can't get off no more. Pay attention, unless the G-spot for them is hit. He is a part of some sorority or fraternity, I already know. And on the upper levels, not the collegiate level where they just haze you, on them upper levels, he boule. He's probably been plugged and pegged.
He actually said he was boule.
Yeah, so the only way he can get off now, listen, y'all in for a wild show tonight, all right? The only way he can get off is that way now. And that's how all those demonic energies come into your being. You start singing better. You start playing ball better. You start doing shit hitting notes you couldn't hit before. The money start rolling in. It's because now your avatar is being controlled, but they can't come through the pineal gland. That's God's, right? That's God's doorway. They can only come through the devil's doorway. And once it's open, It's over. That's what happens sometime in the prisons, all that kind of stuff. Young men who have been violated and women, once you go there, you don't want the regular stuff anymore. So Jamie Foxx,
allegedly,
was supposed to, he ratted on Jamie Foxx. He said, I'm just telling you what he said. He said, that's how they got Jamie Foxx too. And Jamie like, whoa, what the fuck, you don't put my business out there. Shit. So it's a team of people who go around doing that because they don't just want the money you hired them to come in and perform those acts. They want that real money. And so extortion becomes the name of the game, but the actual pleasure you get, like once you go black, you never go back. You heard that? Well, once you go from the back, it's a wrap. So,
oh gosh.
Well, I'm just trying to teach tonight. Oh, your mind's blown. Oh, your mind's blown tonight. Yep, but that's what it is.
All right. Guess we're here now.
Yeah, we're here.
Guess we're here now.
This is not a child show. This is,
Goodness.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what do you think he goes from here, though?
This blows over because black people are very forgiving and very forgetting. So what happens is 2 weeks from now, we'll be on some other stories, and then it'll just be like, oh, remember that time he was pegged, or, this and that. It's him and his wife. She's righteous. They're going to blame it on the devil. They're going to go pray about it. And because she has to know. She has to know. Come on.
It's okay. So because his whole thing, again, when he is giving his political commentary and he's going in on Republicans, he's going in on Trump supporters and stuff like that. And he has always been trying to be as more self-righteous than anybody. And again, not talking about what he's doing and what he's doing, but the fact that he wasn't doing it with his wife, right? So he's stepping out on his wife, and I'm pretty sure he has gone in on somebody else who has stepped out on their wife. So like anything coming from this point now comes off a little way.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, if his wife was with the program, because maybe she's not. A lot of dudes, they get with their wife and their wife is with it. So the wife will strap on and take care of their needs for them. If your wife is straight up, she ain't having none of that, you gotta get that outside of that. But that's not gonna mess with his views and the stance he likes to take, because he looks like a gay man to me. He said he stood up to Khalid Muhammad one time or something, and I'm like, when? You know what I mean? He made it seem like, I was ready to give Khalid the business. With what? Right? And so in that space, people will sort of forget about it, because how many Will Smith stories, Jamie Foxx stories, just stories that you hear about these athletes and all they do, and it's no longer a big thing. As a matter of fact, Perez Hilton is famous for breaking that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so,
he's asking for privacy now, which is crazy.
Who's asking for privacy?
Perez Hilton.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Roland Martin. But so these girls are hired, and they hold all the secrets. A lot of them have to sign NDAs. Some of them don't. All them women, they hold the secrets, and they're in every city. So these athletes go from city to city, and they do this, with the same team. And so, Now remember, Roland Martin also was on a live one time, and showed his screen, and there was a butt-ass man on the screen.
I remember that.
Right? It was a butt-ass man on the screen. And niggas was like, oh, because people would slow the shit down, and they caught him.
I remember that.
I ain't got no reason to have no butt-ass man on my screen. Some shorties maybe, butt-ass man? No. And so the writing is on the wall. right?
Do you think, because people are now saying that Tasha K herself can be sued for talking about it because they're saying that is revenge. I don't want to say the word revenge corn, whatever.
Yeah.
But she didn't show it. She just described what she saw. She didn't show it.
That might be the loophole. One thing Tasha K knows at this point is lawyers and what she can and cannot say, because she's paid a heavy price already.
Yeah.
So her lawyers will tell her where to take it. And she might have to, and she does this a lot.
Allegedly.
Wonder where she got that from, right? So she does that a lot. She got a whole tour talking about everything is alleged, including my name, right? So she's found her moments within that as protection. So I'm pretty sure she knows what she can and cannot say.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Yeah. Perez Hilton now. That video. So I saw a video of him on, I don't know what app it was. I think it was Twitter when I saw the video, but I don't know what app he was originally on. Covered in blood, having an episode. And he ended up in the hospital as a result of that, and then, asking for forgiveness. And people have zero empathy for him because he was the one who really started this internet exposure stuff. He really broke this when he used to go in on Britney Spears, Miley Cyrus, all of these people. He used to out people all the time for being gay. He used to really expose a lot of people. So people were just like, you could die. I don't care.
He is the white version of Wendy Williams.
Yeah.
You follow?
Okay.
Where Wendy was breaking stuff in our culture, Perez Hilton, that's all he did. That's where he got his name from, really going in on, like you said, who was gay, who was doing this, who was doing that. And at some point, there's a price to pay for that. I'm not going to go into the whole backdoor shenanigans, but he looked demonically possessed with all them cuts on his body, shedding his blood. Sometimes you can't, whatever enters is not trying to leave, right? So you want fame, fortune, we can give you all of that, but you will not get this avatar back, brothers and sisters. So all of you who want to go be famous and I'll do anything, be careful, because once, that's like a squatter. You got a spiritual squatter. You know what I mean? Shit, niggas ain't trying to leave your apartment, let alone your body. You can forget about it. So you see it in his face. He wish he could just take it and get it off him. That's why all these artists, they want to be in heavy alcoholics or heavy into drugs, because that's the only thing sometimes that could provide temporary relief. Sometimes it just makes it worse because you're still opening up, your senses and everything. But that's why they heavy into that.
Yeah, I heard rumors he was trying to cut his joint off. It was.
Yeah, I could believe that. I could believe it. And because you start hearing voices, and that's not your imagination. They in there, right?
It was a there's the internet psychics like Sloan Bella. There's another one who in June said, I can see somebody on the internet covered in blood. I don't know who it is, and I don't know what they're going through, but I see it. And this happened. Kind of crazy.
Okay. And so I'm not surprised. When you delve in that kind of mud, the consequences of that, are crazy. Yeah. And so I guess I hope he gets better. But
no.
He could go
people
to the
are
psych
not
ward.
trying to hear it.
He could go anywhere he want to go. Wherever he go, they're gonna be with his ass.
Yeah, people are not trying to hear it. They just because his body count as far as internet his body count is long.
He started this shit. Yeah,
Bro. So people are just not trying to hear it, and I thought it was ironic that he's asking for privacy. You know what I mean?
Right. The audacity. You asking for the one thing that you took from everybody else. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
You was robbing people of their privacy, and now you want privacy?
Yep.
Nah, son. Nah. They say Ariana Grande going through it too. They all going through it.
Yeah, she looks like the energy is being like just sucked from her.
Sucked out.
Every time I see her, like, a picture of her, I'm just like, damn.
She gets worse and worse.
Yeah, what happened, man? Sheesh.
Yeah, guys, this thing is real, and I think it's gonna get worse. You know what I mean? Like, people who have been able to hold it together, they're not gonna be able to hold it together no more. I want to mention a rapper, but I won't. Who I can tell every time I see him, I go, bro, you are going through it. You know? Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
You seen Earn Your Leisure on the Breakfast Club?
Yeah.
So the big news, what kind of came out of that, they were talking about the Invest Fest, and they came out and basically said that the city of Atlanta should be doing more to support that event, right? Spend more money, billboards and things like that, providing hotels and stuff like that for the people that come, because they feel like their event, Invest Fest, is helping the black community at large. Atlanta, it's supposed to be, the black Mecca here. You guys should be helping us do this. The mayor of Atlanta, in a not so subtle shot back at them, donated, I believe, like $10,000 to a local small business out there in Atlanta, and was basically, talking about people who are actually doing stuff to help the community, people who actually stay and help the community. I thought it was ballsy of them to call out Atlanta on a New York radio station. That was
ballsy, bro.
I thought that was ballsy. And then two, it signified the downfall of that entire industry, the entire start a business, make $1 million in a day, that entire industry, because you're seeing, like, the fact that they have to damn near plead on the Breakfast Club that the city helps them. Before, like, if you watch their first interview up there when they were talking about InvestFest to this, it's like a real staunch difference.
Yeah, because you know what money do to you, Malcolm. It heightens who you already are.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah. So it again, like I said, like that entire idea around what black movement is, or what black success is, it's being turned on its head, and people are starting to see EYL, Earn Your Leisure, and all of the platforms adjacent to that for really what they are, right? So you're gonna ask the city, the mayor of a city, to spend tax dollars on a for-profit event. Like, this is money that's going into your pocket, and you're going to say they should be helping us do this because we're helping the community. And then Charlemagne, who is compromised, he probably has investments into Earn Your Leisure, or I think they might be on his platform. They might be on the Black Effect. I'm not even sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Envy, who has ties to that world, so he's going, see, they helping the community. He has ties to the real estate grift and stuff like that because his man got popped, right?
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, they're all caping for Earn Your Leisure, but the big thing is that entire thing is done, bro. That entire phase, it's over. It had a 10-year run, maybe 15 if you want to stretch it, but I think it's over.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Atlanta is already popping. Let's start there. So yeah, it's the mega, which means we don't need your money. Everybody who come to Atlanta already got a business plan or a scam plan or whatever it is. They already lit. So you go into Atlanta, right? You're not giving nothing really back. You want to, take advantage. You're a transplant, as they say.
Yeah.
You're not from Atlanta. You don't know the ways of Atlanta. You don't know the street of Atlanta. You don't know the culture of Atlanta, right? So nobody's there vouching for you. You're just showing up because the venues was probably cheap for you to rent for what you wanted to do in a black place and take advantage. Celebrity Fest, Invest Fest, I keep calling it Celebrity Fest, it's a unique situation. And one podcaster or influencer said it best. She said, you mixing grifters with entertainers and influencers and real business people all in one pot.
Yeah.
To the point where the audience can't differentiate, right?
Yeah.
And they're expecting, when they spend their $200, $300, whatever it is, that you have done the vetting for us already so that we know, but yet the stage has been filled with people from Diddy on down who should have not been on those stages. All right?
Yeah. Yep.
And you go to the Breakfast Club in New York, the mecca of the world, to complain. That was the worst thing you could have done, because people have been coming out the woodworks and saying, get out of my city. Now, they just posted, we sold a record amount of tickets. I don't believe none of that shit. Or if they did, they dropped the prices so low to counter, to make it appear that this shit is blowing up. It is not. People year after year get tired of showing up and you selling dreams. Show me, all I need, show me a couple of people. You've been doing this for 5 or 6 years. Show me a couple of millionaires, not grifters, people who honestly said, I haven't seen nobody. And that would be something that I would brag about, right?
Yeah.
If I'm Earn Your Leisure, I go, I don't know if you know, but here's the story about Johnny from Texas who came down, was inspired, followed our movements, and now he's a millionaire. I don't see none of that. This is a celebrity fest. Show up with the most popular names, but people are catching on, and they're going, enough of the goddamn celebrity shit. These celebrities, that's a whole nother ball game. You're gonna give them a platform because you can't sell tickets otherwise. If it was really just Invest Fest, you could bring in people who really doing investing, 1 or 2 celebrities in the investment field.
And can we also just this level as well? Anybody who promises that you can flip money, like you could turn 500 into, 2,000, like even the term flip lets me know how unsophisticated you are. Right? Anybody who and who talks about this? JT the Pocket Watcher, right? He talks about anytime they try to use street terms into business terms, and they're trying to connect with the hood when they're trying to do they're trying to get you to buy into what they're doing. Go the other way, because and the reason is, as we know, right, Black people, we are behind when it comes to our the economics in this country, right? Just not not personally, because there's probably some people who are personally doing well. I'm talking about as a collective, right? So when there seems to be an opportunity somewhere that I can do this and make some money and provide for my family in a different way, it sparks something in us, right?
Of course.
It does. It just does, right? It sparks something in us to where I want to do that. I want to be a part of that somehow, right? But when you are, and the business owners who are in the chat right now, who has ever run a business, who have ever done something. Once you are on that other side and you see it for what it is, you go, okay, this is tough. One,
this is
and
hard
two,
work,
very hard work. And then two, you start to understand numbers a little bit different as well. So when people are starting to talk that shit and they're trying to talk about how much they making and how they doing this, you can sit back and go, all right, well, that don't make sense. Like, you're not making money doing the thing. You're making money teaching about doing the thing, and then eventually you're gonna run out of students to do the thing.
Wait, let me drop a bomb to that.
And again, full transparency. If you go into the membership right now, we have courses, right? But you can go through any of the courses that we have up there. I give so much context around the results there. Like, if you do this, then this can happen. I did not like the feeling like I was lying to people, because even though, like, we have a 7-figure business here, but that took 7 years, right?
Right.
And it didn't take 10 months. We hit this, and you could do it too. It took work. It took arguments. It took fights. We quit the show 3 times. Like, it took work. I have a job again. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's still taking work. So I don't like lying, and I don't. And when I see it from other people, I'm just like, yo, this is. And so I'm glad more people are starting to like wake up to it and starting to just kind of understand. Because my boy, my man Clinton, who produced the intro track to this podcast that went triple platinum, right? But he has a business as well, and we're talking about other people who people we went to college with that. Running business and stuff like that, and we know that don't make sense.
Right.
We could just talk about it out loud, like, yeah, I don't know.
I can see it right away.
He doesn't. He runs an actual business, right?
Yes.
I run an actual business. We know what this entails. We know what a profit and loss statement looks like. We know what that is. So I am, and I hope, people, more people wake up before it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Before they dig themselves into a hole that they can't get out of. You know what I'm saying?
There are always going to be people who are looking for shortcuts in life. And it's not necessarily, they just don't want to work hard. So when somebody comes along and says something like, yo, you give me 500, I'm going to turn that into $2,000, then we're going to turn that into 10 grand. It's appealing to some because they're catering to your personal needs at the time. Mm-hmm. And then when you be in an invest fest, and remember, this is all about energy. So you get 30,000 people in a room on a specific frequency, right? Mm-hmm. You're feeling good in there, like, man, but then, so you're charged. It's all science, right? You're charged within that weekend. Energy is great. Mm-hmm. Then you got to go back to where you're from, and the energy, you can't carry the energy with you. By the time you get off the plane and get back home around the knuckle draggers you grew up with, now you're on your own, right? And the truth sets in after you try something and it don't work for a little while. I'm not knocking people who want to go be inspired. We just telling you the truth. They came at the right time. Ain't these niggas like gym teachers or some shit or? Mm-hmm. Anyway, so
the concept is great. Earn your leisure. Like, we all want to have that.
Right.
It's called like a work optional life, right? Like I have enough money invested to where I can work if I want, but I make enough for my investments to live. That's the idea of earning your leisure, right? So great. But even then, they platformed so many people that have scammed so much money out the black community that I think is crazy, right? How many times, if you guys knew how many times people wanted, if you knew how many times people wanted to promote something on this channel here, and we were just like, I don't know.
Yeah. Because we don't want to be associated in any way with something you may or may not be doing.
There were times we have promoted somebody on this channel, and people didn't get what they and we ate it. We said, here, like we'll make that right for you.
Yep.
We'll eat that for you, because that's how That's how serious you should take your platform in the trust of your audience.
That's the key, right? I don't want you to tie nothing back to me but me.
Right.
And what it is we offer and the small businesses that we vetted personally to know these are small businesses who've watched what we do. They're inspired and they're making their way through it. And through that process, we'll call them and say, you ain't ready. We had to call somebody this week. You ain't ready. While other people were ready and we're promoting them. We get calls all the time and we can look over your website. We can look over all the things that you got going on, or we can take your money and do nothing. And that we won't do. Right? So we want to make sure you're ready to tackle and rock with us on our very small platform. They have ballooned bigger than I think that they expected. Now, like you said, their money for the year probably just come from this one event.
And because even the economics on running an event once a year, right? You're not making money at the door. You're making money because like you have to pay for the event space. You have to pay for the speakers because they every year they get bigger and bigger speakers, right? So you have to pay the speakers. They're not speaking for free, and you have to pay food. And you probably have deals with hotels and stuff
insurance,
like that. You have insurance, all that. So they're probably maybe breaking even on the show, on the event itself. So what they're doing is they're selling programs and investments to the crowd. That's how they're making their money.
Absolutely.
From the show.
Absolutely. And if you're a good enough grifter, and then we can move on. If you're a good enough grifter and there's 30,000 people in there and you just trying to secure 10% at 10,000, you done came up 300 grand in one event. You good. Right? And so Celebrity Fest has run its course, right? Yeah. People gonna get tired of show unless they move it to another city and try to, do it there. It's run its course. You guys, fucking gym teachers, you guys have done well. Fucking guys have done well for yourselves. Yeah.
And think about the concept of InvestFest. Like investing is like one of the most boring things you can do. Like it's just
like watching paint dry.
Right. Like it just is InvestFest. Like you're trying to make it a festive thing. You're trying to make it a like I just bought this and sold this at double the price
and generational wealth. That whole buzzword shit.
It is.
How about wealth, nigga? You telling me bypass wealth? I need to be thinking generational to these kids who don't even know me and don't give a shit. Yeah. My grandfather left what? Okay, whatever. I never met that nigga. But thanks. What are we talking when we talk that?
Yeah.
Generational wealth has to be something other than money.
Yeah.
Quiet is kept. Tradition, culture, knowledge on how to keep money. Because if you're not connected to the money and understand how the money is made, listen, forget generational. My daughter got a $2,500 phone when she was 13 years old. You think she know what it took to get that? No, she got the phone. So anything I say to her beyond that, she has no comprehension, right? So let's leave it there. And, shout out to the person who said they're giving us their money and Black Dot is going on vacation with it. That's right, nigga. Sipping my ties. Get. Legacy.
Yo, this is like wasn't on the list for tonight, but apparently they caught Kawhi Leonard with another hidden multi-million-dollar sponsorship with the Clippers scoreboard maker.
Oh shit.
Yo, Pablo, I don't know what his deal is. I don't know what his beef is with Kawhi and Steve Ballmer, but he is seeing red. And I think, you know what I think? This is what I think, personally. I think Pablo stumbled upon this, and it's like the more he's unraveling, like the more he pulls on that thread.
Yeah.
He's just like he can't stop, and I think he's gonna see like I think he wants like a Pulitzer out of this because he is uncovering like a scheme that was
he's
like
opening
far
up
beyond him.
A can of worms that he don't understand the magnitude of how deep it goes.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What Kawhi is doing is good business throughout the NBA with all these owners. You don't actually think these motherfuckers is following rules. The salary cap is $250.
Yeah.
First of all, these billionaires have never followed rules. That's probably why they became billionaires, right? Mm-hmm. They live outside of rules, regulations. I park my car where I want. I do this and that. And now you're going to tell me I got to follow these rules? No. We're going to find a way around the rules. And it's probably common business, but Ballmer, the biggest billionaire in sports, he just got sloppy with it. To the point where, because he's used to just paying for what he wants. And now he comes to somewhere where the NBA say, you got to spend $275 million. And then he go, damn, but I want that player. I want him and him. How far does that put us over the salary cap? $50 million. No problem. That's like $20 to me. What I'll do is I'll set up a tree planting company, right? You show up, we'll give you money there. And now the scoreboard people. We'll invest you there and we'll kick the money. Some people, look, Jalen Brunson left $113 million on the table, right? To get the players he needed. Let's see how well he do when all of a sudden that 113 reappear on some shit on Broadway. He's selling fucking Gatorades or some shit or something you never heard about, some stocks or some shit to get his money back. This is regular business, and this guy Pablo better be careful. Right?
Yeah, he's wilding. He's
wilding.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
But he's wilding.
But
Malcom.
Doesn't this make Kawhi like look just like really, really greedy though? Because he don't talk, so you kind of think money don't mean nothing to him. He want to play ball. No, he want his cash.
And his uncle, I think he just fired his uncle as his agent. That's just to look good. Make it seem like the uncle, like Ohtani, the baseball player.
Yeah.
Who got caught
Ohtani.
Gambling on games and shit.
Yeah.
And he blamed it on the interpreter. The interpreter don't speak English, and he's saying in English, he did this shit. Tell him you did that shit. You go back home, I take care of your family, and we're good.
Yeah.
Knowing Ohtani, what's his name?
Ohtani,
Oshaki, whatever.
Yeah.
This nigga pitch and he hit. You know he making some money somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm going to strike out here. I'm going to get 8 strikeouts there. Shit. And his money, most of his money is deferred. He signed one of them $1 billion contracts where his money is deferred to after he retires. And then he's going to take that shit back to Japan and be untaxed on his money. Smart. These are Japanese motherfuckers. Niggas smart.
Yeah.
He ain't buying, he ain't tricking on them hoes. Your man, Luka Dončić, goofy ass, got to pay $50 million to the baby mama in a custody battle. Ain't no pussy worth $50 million. I'm sorry. I'll have a series of concubines from the hood before I do that shit. Right? But that's the price. This is where the athlete goes broke. It ain't the gambling, because they do that too. It's you marry the wrong chick. She has a game plan, a financial ladder and plateau she must reach every 2-3 years along. Spit out a baby, that ups the ante.
Yeah.
Hold your kids from you so you can't see them. She been following black women. That's a black woman special. Hold the babies, make him suffer. And if he bring that new bitch around my kids, oh shit. In the book, it's picture of a black woman's neck going back and forth. Like, what does that mean? That means, nigga, it's on and popping, right? And these goofy niggas, remember, money only heightens who you are. Most of these dudes got low self-esteem, low education. They know nothing about money. If they wasn't playing ball, they wouldn't even have a girl.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now they got money, and they think they the dude now. Yeah, I'm that person. No, you still that same dude. Now you just got money, and the right chicks are gonna come along, and they're gonna rob you of your money. That's all. Yeah. So 50 million. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Yeah, there's a big ass moth in here. Scared the hell out of me just now.
You scared of a moth? All right.
I didn't see it. Like, whatever.
You scared of a moth?
It just
now,
like came out of nowhere.
If it was a water bug, because niggas forget water bugs can fly, right?
This show be over. I'm flipping.
So them niggas be like,
test, yeah.
Fucking water bugs do the Matrix shit on you. Yeah, I seen one in my hallway once, and this nigga was flying.
Yeah.
And yeah, I hauled ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have as well.
No, you got your pocket sand with you. Throw the pocket sand at the moth, nigga. Damn.
Next commercial break.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Anyway, it's time for a commercial break. All right? And we're going to come back with more because we just getting started. We want to talk about Mbali Mbele. They found at the bottom of the pool for scamming these NBA players as soon as we come back. Yeah, whatever his name is.
All right, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
As a woman of a certain age, there comes a time when our bodies begin to speak, to shift, to change, but not about something that's ending, but about becoming more aware, more attuned, more seasoned, and more aligned with our truth. Women are opening these pages and remembering themselves. This is more than a book. This is a return, a remembrance, a chrysalis opening. Living like a menopause goddess. And this is only the beginning.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Chanel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, your favorite angel oracle. When was the last time you had a spiritual tune-up or felt truly aligned? All my angel services, whether it's an oracle card reading, chakra balancing session, or even mental healing sessions, are a channel to help provide you assistance on your journey. Whether you're looking for clarity, balance, or just direction, your journey is always evolving with every intentional decision. Connect with me today. Visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com, to see all services and availability, or call or text me at 786-828-8722. I'm so grateful to continue to be a vessel assisting you on your journey. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.
And we are back.
We are back. You know, thank you guys for being here.
All right. Living Like a Menopause Goddess by Sister Yendez is a fire book for older women coming into their goddessry and they're past a certain age and how to embrace the real power. You know what I mean? You've been through some things, how to engage that instead of fighting it. This is a natural process. This book, shopancientblends.com. You can get a copy of this. Give this to your aunt. Give this to your wife. Give this to somebody who they going through something and they don't know why they going through a transformation. They hot all the time. They incoherent. They breathing. They going through it. The answers in this book. Malcolm, I'm so glad we don't go through womenopause, because that would be a real...
Why he call it that?
That'd be a real crazy thing, right?
Yeah.
That would just be, So, or maybe we do. We just don't know it. Because every time I say, "Bitch, if you don't get the fuck away from me," you can't hit them. But I told you could put your finger right in their fucking forehead. Like I should fucking, if you don't get the fuck away from me. Malcolm, dad joke.
Oh, snap.
I had to give up on my bullfighting classes because they were charging too much.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, working them in there. Working them in there, Yeah.
I'll allow it.
All right. So let's get to it.
Really quick. I want to shout out Touchstone Learning Solutions before we get going.
Yes.
And I'm gonna put the link in the chat as well, guys. Hold on. So this is from Ed Underwood, and last week we talked about this event that he's throwing, this webinar he's throwing on Saturday, August 8th, Summer Reset, and he also gave me the Touchstone Learning Solutions mission statement. Okay, it is to reduce deferred dreams by restoring structural alignment, helping individuals, families, organizations recognize that effort without coherence is energy without direction, and that the correction must happen at the level of architecture, not behavior. Right. So this is for parents watching a child struggle and being told that the child is lazy, unmotivated, or broken. This is for adult learners who have achieved externally but feel internally misaligned. They grind, they perform, but the satisfaction never lands. Educators frustrated by the system that rewards compliance over capacity. Organizational leaders dealing with teams where effort is high but output is stagnant. They cannot name why, right? So the common thread is for people who have been told that the problem is them and who are ready to hear that the problem is structural. So hit the QR code on the screen right now, and I'm going to put the school link in school SKOOL in the top of the chat right now, actually.
All right.
So August 8th, Touchstone Learning Solutions.
Yep.
Be there.
Hit the QR code. It's free. It's just a free
it is free.
Seminar.
It is free.
And it's taking place on the Lionsgate. So 8/8. And so the energy should be great. 8/8/26. So we got 3 8s. Right?
Yes.
And so that ought to be awesome. We will be in the chat while that goes on, or at least in the class, even though my children are all grown. You know what I'm talking about.
Listen, my son starts first grade in 2 weeks. Crazy.
First grade?
First grade.
Now I'm talking. So when do they have grandparents come to school day? I promise to be on my best behavior. Y'all be acting like I don't know how to act. My grandson is better than your grandson, obviously.
I'm telling y'all, if y'all saw how much sauce Noble has at that school, it'll blow your mind.
Yeah. He get that from his grandfather. Yeah.
Like everybody knows him. The teachers. It was 5th graders. Say, "What's up, Noble?" He would just, he don't care. He just like, "What's up?"
He blow that off. Yeah.
What up?
Yeah.
How y'all be? What's up?
He just keeping it moving.
Just keep it pushing, man. Can't teach that.
And I don't want to
have it. You know what I mean?
Be in there shaming other parents or grandparents because their grandson don't shine like mine. But I got to do what I got to do. So, yeah.
I do. I'd be like, your son don't know that? All right. Okay.
Word.
Yeah. He not reading on the 3rd grade level in kindergarten. Okay. All right, so let's get to some more stuff.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Listen, we got to talk about this story about the former Mount Vernon deputy commissioner. Okay?
Ooh.
Her name is Jennifer Lackard, and she was just arrested for helping her son commit a drive-by. Her son got arrested for attempted murder. She got arrested. I think the husband is on the run right now.
They got him.
Oh, they got him. Oh, jeez.
He turned himself in. Yeah.
Lord. So bugged me out because at first when I heard the story, I thought she was with her son. Her son saw an op, shot, and she was none the wiser. She was like, "Oh my God, like what's going on?"
That's what I thought.
Tried to get her son out of there. That's what I thought, right? Tried to get her son out of there, and she was just an accessory to this crime she knew nothing about. But no. She was texting the girlfriend, the son's girlfriend. They were texting the husband. They trying to figure out how to get away with this. And boy, what is going on?
Well, let me give you a little bit of the backstory.
Please.
The father, right?
Mm-hmm.
Started in about 2012 a program to help inner city people get off drugs, right? It was like a drug rehab program, but he was arrested for trafficking drugs, and he went to jail.
Nice.
Let's start there.
Nice.
Right? The son, this is his 3rd encounter with a shooting, right? His son, first time, he got caught with a gun on him. All right, no big deal. They let him out. Second time he got caught, he turned and started firing at the police. They fired back at him. I think he got hit, if memory serves me correct, right?
Mommy and Clyde, that is crazy.
Gets this job where she is a high-ranking police official in this town, right? Yeah. And so like you said, I'm thinking they're out on a normal day. His ops show up. She don't know what's going on. Pow, pow, get in the car. I got to save my baby. I don't know what's going on.
Right.
No. This is a calculated, this is niggas. Like, your ops run up on you. And then I asked, I'm going to be quick. I asked Mama Dot, I said, look, Mama, the ops is after Eli. What we going to do? You know what I mean? We got to ride with Eli.
Facts.
Right? Because...
Naturally.
Now listen, naturally because he's a part of a gang called the Crips. Because get it? He got poles. He's Crip. So he down with the Crips. He out. You know what I'm saying? He see the ops. Yo, Dad, is that? I know that ain't. Hold this one pole, because I gotta be able to stand up and fire at this nigga. Blah, 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 blah. He let go. You know, he can't really, he don't know where he's shooting. Then he grabbed the other pole, and Mama died back in the car up. We gotta get either out of there. If we just all gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? That's I'm just trying to, look at it from the perspective of the parents. Every situation is different. That's all I'm saying. You know, so that's how you know. That scenario together. Mama that crazy. No, this is shit we go through in my house all the time.
Oh my God.
Everybody gets it in my house.
Eli just be catching strays.
Everybody gets it.
He is minding his business right now.
He don't even know what's going on. He like, what the fuck's going on in there? Anyway, anywho. Back. I digress. Let's get back to the story. So
okay. All right.
This is bad. She had $150,000 a year job.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they did this in front of the courthouse, right?
Huh?
They did this in front of the courthouse, right?
They did this in front of a courthouse with cameras and like who got together with this plan, bro? Who got together with this plan and tried to do this?
There was another story. There was another story of a superintendent in Queens, right? She was making $250,000 a year. She got her husband to her husband ran this like youth program. She got her husband a $1.5 million contract.
I saw that.
And and the funny thing, I know the husband.
Wow.
He went to my college. He's an older dude, but he went to my college and I met him before.
Wow.
And hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
So now the whole family is screwed. Everybody going to jail.
Yo, and I have to know. I have to know like the thinking behind this. Like I really do. Like and then her boss, I forget the mayor of Mount Vernon.
Mm-hmm.
Is trying to distance herself. She's saying I never met her. They actually go to the same church. They're in the same sorority, Delta Sigma Theta. Okay, and they were introduced to each other by the pastor. And they got pictures and them throwing it up together and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's bad.
And
it's bad.
Mount Vernon is different.
Yeah. And so I'm not going to associate, if my son is in the streets like that, all jokes aside, he's just going to be in the streets like that. I'm not losing my lifestyle over some dumb shit you did. Now, I'll come to court. Once you get busted, I'll be sitting in the back the way parents do. You know, supporting you from that angle, but I'll be goddamn if I'm in the car with you and we going after some ops. It ain't happening. It ain't happening.
That's crazy.
That whole shit is crazy. Now I'm talking about.
I kind of respect it a little bit. Like you had a high government job, and you were still just kind of like, I'm willing to just ride with my son and throw this all away. It's like I don't even think Courtney Kemp, right up Power could have wrote something like this.
Nope. Now, circumstances bring different situations. If you in some trouble, we're gonna try to get you out of this trouble. That's what we do. But I'll be goddamn if I'm backing the car up. Except in Eli's situation, that's it. And it's a special situation,
We ride with Eli. Somebody said Eli gonna curse you out loud.
Yeah, we gonna ride with Eli on his situation.
He will. Yo, did you see that they're launching on I forget with streaming service. They're launching the Verna Hill Show.
Yeah, I see that. I think it's maybe 10 years too late.
10? It's 30 years too late. He appeared on Martin's show as Verna Hill 30 years ago.
Okay, yeah. But I'm interested. I'm happy. Martin is in it. I'm willing to give it a. Tommy Davidson is funny. He's funny.
He's very funny, but the callback feels so long though. You know what I'm saying?
So your audience, who would have been connected to it, is gone.
Yeah,
so you're introducing this to a new audience. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one.
And again, he wasn't even like Tommy Davidson's character was one episode.
Right.
Or two.
But it was memorable. Tops. I think it was about two. But it was memorable. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's get to some more stuff
You're
here.
Listening to the sounds.
So Malcolm, let's talk about Mbali Mbele.
Oh, snap. Yes. Let's talk about this dude. So the guy who so apparently he was let me actually get the story for you people.
Any nigga named Muhammad Mbali Mbele, that's a bad sign.
We're just gonna call him Muhammad, okay? So he was accused of targeting NFL players, not NBA players, NFL players, in a fake e-commerce scheme, and he was found dead. He was 24 years old. He was found dead in his swimming pool today.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, again, don't know who did it. However, this is what he was doing. According to TMZ, he was accused of organizing a scam to swindle athletes of their salaries by offering them stakes in what appeared to be an successful online stores, only for the sales logs to be completely fake. So
right. He was manually inputting them and stuff like that.
So he got a few players. He got former linebacker T. Crowder. He invested his entire savings of $500,000 into the stores. Crazy.
Jeez. See?
Crazy.
When we talk about you not understanding finances, you trying to flip 500,000 into 5 million, right?
Yep.
If it sounds too good to be true, it is. Some nigga named Mbali Mbele show up, right? He's 24 years old, right? This nigga barely can scratch his own ass. And you're telling me you have all of this money? I'm sorry, I don't mean to stereotype. When I see Muhammad Mbali Mbele, I'm good on that, my nigga. Peace to you and your Nigerian family, nigga, or wherever y'all come from. I don't care what you're offering. I'm out. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah. So they found him dead. So and again, listen, you messing with wealthy people.
Yes.
Right? A bunch of them.
Yes.
And
look,
you listen.
James Harden getting niggas hit for 100 racks.
Oh, put that allegedly, but what happened?
Not alleged. That shit is in the goddamn paperwork.
Allegedly.
Right? With the Adrian Broner shit. Right? James Harden has to testify. I think he testified this week.
Oh.
I saw him sitting down testifying because he found out Adrian Broner beat him for $1.5 million.
Like loaded dice, something like
with
that.
With loaded dice. They say he beat John Wall for $5 million.
Allegedly.
Right? Big U finds out about it, and from allegedly he goes up to Broner's like, yo, I'm gonna need a piece of that. I know what you did. Broner said, fuck off. So then he goes to James Harden and be like, look, I can get your money back. The nigga was hitting you with loaded dice. So he told him, this is what he did. Let me say.
Allegedly.
He paid 100 racks to Big U to have him beat up and get his money back. Big U runs up on Adrian, gets some of the money back, but don't give the shit to Big U. He keep it. Because he's sucker. He know James Harden. What he gonna do? Right? Then I'm thinking James Harden might have put 100,000 for a nigga to get him. It's all bad. It's all bad for James Harden right now. And he also, Moses Malone's son, Moses Malone Jr., is also alleging that James Harden had him beat up for 100 racks out there in Houston and all that shit. See, you want to play in that underworld shit.
Yeah.
Because when you getting money as an athlete and you in them clubs at night, you meeting real thorough dudes who you got to check into their city or they playing a different game and, you know, you find yourself in trouble. But now with the indictment on Big U and they opening up paperwork and looking at phone tags, your name get caught in that mix. That's why I think LeBron really didn't go to Cleveland. He don't want to be next to that nigga. That nigga hot.
Yeah.
This nigga on fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, goddamn. You know what I mean? And so that's what's going on with James Harden. But for Mbali, I mean, you know, that's the price you pay for coming to America, right? With your scheming ways. Okay? Come here with all your fake shit, your fucking credit card identity and shit. We know who you are, Mbali. We ain't going for it. All right?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, in other financial news, right? So this is, I think he's 24 years old, white dude. His name is, let me get it. His name is Leopold Brunner, right? He had a tech fund, an AI investment fund. Now it was real. It was called, ironically enough, situational awareness. That's what it's called. Okay, he raised a bunch of money, like $40 billion or so. Like it was something crazy, right? And what was happening was he was, you know, the new young hot shot. He ran into
my wife was telling me about this.
He ran into a real great white in Wall Street, right? So what happened was, forget the big guy's name. He went on TV and kind of shit on the investment, so that kind of scared everybody to wind up selling.
Yes.
And it kind of like, and I don't know the investment lingo here, but it kind of had him holding the bag, and then he had to sell short and something like that. And the guy who damn near shorted everything bought everything up for cheap, so he lost like $33 billion of money in investors' money, something crazy.
And then like the next day, the stock went back up.
Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street type shit.
Yeah.
And the dude was getting married that Saturday. Yep. It was bad. It was bad.
So when we talk about the hip hop beefs and our billionaires, they beefing over stupid shit, and you go like, yo, it happens on the other side too.
Absolutely.
It does.
But they playing for like, big money. Big money.
In a different game. Like he didn't make a diss record. He just went on and just said, I don't know. I think that's gonna be a bubble that's gonna pop soon, and I don't know.
And he was hitting $40 billion. He was hitting. He was taking other people's clients, and it's always somebody watching who's bigger and smarter than you are.
Yep.
Right? And so he went in with a level of naivety. Oh, I'm just making this money. I'm doing this. And they came along.
Situational awareness.
Yes. He didn't even know his situation awareness. Exactly. And now he's down. He claims he will make it back, but they spanked him. So let's see what happens.
Yep. So
you are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Shout out game. Donovan Mitchell and Coco, the R&B singer. They got married this weekend.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
You think she knows? She knows. She knows. She knows. She knows. You think she know?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't think she know. That nigga, it's womp bam baloo bop. The womp bang boo. Tutti fruity. Oh, he's definitely womp bam baloo bop, nigga.
I don't think so.
What? I don't think so. I seen him do some shit like the game was over. He was like, I said, let me rewind that. He was like, his lips was poked out. And then I saw him come to the game in one of his outfits. And it was definitely a womp bop baloo bop.
Listen, man.
And he had a switch, nigga.
Listen, he's a little off to the side. Yeah,
he's a little off to the side. Let's just call it that.
Left-handed mechanic.
But she knows.
Left-handed mechanic. You know what I mean?
She knows, dude. Her music is fabulous, though. I like her songs.
Yeah, she was in a I think she was live streaming. I don't know, but she was on social media, and she was talking about how kind of just tough it is now to kind of hold people's attention. How hard it is to kind of like break through as far as like music, because she has some great music, strong voice as well.
She does,
but you're seeing it everywhere. Like you're seeing artists not know how to connect anymore with audiences. You're seeing businesses not know how to connect with consumers anymore. It's just like it's all across the board. It's all across the board.
Malcom, did you hear Jay-Z's new he dropped a new verse.
What the hell was that?
Jay-Z.
What the hell was that?
Morning Dew or something.
What? I thought it was AI.
Well, again, we are at the stage now where you are so out of touch. Way out of touch. You think you could just do anything. You know?
Yeah.
That's where we're at with it. And the people around him are too afraid to tell him, yo, my nigga, that shit is whack. Yeah. First of all, why? You know what I mean?
Like
on a song that ain't even hitting. It ain't even like her song is a wave, and you just let me get on there and you rhyming the same way you rhymed 10 years ago.
Yo, and I would say worse, because he's done this thing the last 5 years when he's trying to fit 32 bars in a 16. And I don't know if you like.
Yes.
It feels like he's trying to like be, poetic, and he's trying. I don't like it. I don't like it.
The shit he did on DJ Khaled's album, 100 bars or whatever that was so unnecessary. So he's trying to give you more of him. Then he did the whole show where they was at a dinner. Dude, let it go. You are a 60-year-old or heading in that direction businessman. You've made your money. Transition. You out here fighting with the kids? Bro, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. But somebody in your camp has to be bold enough to tell you, nah, son, that ain't it. That ain't it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get to some more stuff, man. I've been seeing stories in Delaware, because I'm in Delaware, of people destroying flock cameras.
Yes.
That is a movement. It's called the anti-flock movement. And there's a website that shows like a national map of where they are.
They're everywhere. And people are knocking those joints down. And here's the thing. One person showed it was 15 of them all pointed at a school. Like, why are they pointing? They trying to time when the kids coming and going? It's real sick. They now want police officers to not put in their report that they use flock cameras to trail somebody only if a lawyer asks, because you can't lie, in that sense. But Malcom, they got these new outfits out that are fooling the flock cameras. Now
the glare? Is it like a glare?
They weird patterned outfits. I'm not a stylista, but if you trying to avoid, here go the outfits. I wouldn't be caught in that shit unless I was doing flock dirt, knocking down flock cameras. I'm not telling y'all to do that, but if you are gonna go out and knock down these cameras, make sure you do this with a face mask. And there's something about the patterns that flip the flock on its head, so to speak. So yeah, that's what's going on.
Because I've been, I saw this clip of this white woman. A cop walked up to her door and said, "Listen, we got you on camera stealing packages."
Yes.
And she's like, "Excuse me." He goes, "It's 100% you. I'm not arguing with you. Take this summons. You're going to court. This is you, 100%."
And it wasn't her.
And she was like, "Yo, I got the doorbell camera. I got, my dash cam. Like, I can show you where I was at." And he just like, "I'm not hearing it." And turns out it wasn't her, but that's where we're heading.
And now they're disguising the flock cameras.
I'm sure they are.
In trees and just different ways to disguise it, because this is a surveillance state. I don't think anyone is delusional about that. And so, that's what they're doing. So just don't be doing dirt. Yeah, if we got 1,200 people in here, 1,300, we should have 1,300 likes.
You hit the like button, man.
I know some of y'all can't drop a like button because you guys are scared to be associated with us. So you sit back and enjoy the show, but you act like you're not here. We know you're here. And Mama Dot said we're going to go on a commercial break. So we're going to do that.
Thank you. Thank you to the super chat. Somebody said Jay has always been mid at best. It's just a veil. It's down now. And some people starting to notice it. It's getting weird. But we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Yep. And we will be right. What are we saying? Get your questions ready.
Get your questions ready. We'll be right back.
Every journey begins with one single note. For months, I have been crafting something timeless. Stories of awakening, love, resilience, and a return to the light. Join me for my debut album, Soul to Soul. This isn't just music, it's an experience. Welcome home, Yogi G.
Being hurt is bad business. Giving yourself to a stone is no reality. Why should your world be so small?
Yeah. Support.
And we're back.
Yogi G, Ken Taylor, all of those who provide the musical vibe for us. All right? Yeah.
And thank you to the mods in the chat. We appreciate you guys working hard.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Week in, week out. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Definitely appreciate you guys.
All right. So somebody
Malcolm,
had.
Somebody had a question?
No, go ahead.
I was going to say MySpace is on the way back.
Yeah. All right. If this is the way they need to do this, they need to have. You know how like when TikTok first came out, they were paying people a lot of bread to create content on it. MySpace gotta do that.
They gotta cut the check. If they cut the check, I'm over there. I wonder if my old profile's still there. I just gotta put my name in.
Maybe. Oh man.
Anyway, I'm jumping on the next thing moving. This social media, bro. If they're paying out,
they got
put my MySpace.
We over there.
Yeah. But they said their algorithm will be different. The algorithm is only based on your popularity, the people who rock with you. That's what they said.
Okay.
It's not going to be based on you think about a pair of socks and then everywhere you go, the fucking socks are chasing you and shit. Or
listen, my phone is listening to me. It's listening to my thoughts.
Yes.
Somebody said, "Did you guys hear about the Mexican?" I did hear about that. That was crazy.
Yeah, he got killed on live, right?
Stream. Yeah, because he was talking about the cartel, I believe.
Yeah.
Not that time, but I think he had recently been talking about them.
And they rolled by and clapped him. Yeah. Being an influencer right now is not a good thing, man. Not necessarily a good thing.
Well, you got to know where you at, too.
That's a fact. You definitely got to know where you at. Yeah, I hear talking shit.
This is a guy who streams in LA, and he makes it a point like, yo, these LA dudes is weird. They always try to bang on you and stuff like that. But I watched a couple of his clips, and he's antagonizing as much as they are.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, you want to make a point, but if they were to knock your head off of that, you're bringing that energy. It's not like you minding your business, then he's minding, like he's doing his thing, and then like looking like, what up? What you trying to do?
Yeah.
And then if they bring it, then what?
Yeah. Side note, people been asking me about this Ankh. I got this from Azariah, who's no longer with us, and his queen at the time, Sister Majade. Years and years ago, they charged this thing up for me, and, you know, one of my magic pieces I'll wear from time to time.
What'd you think about Elon Musk flying a missile into the moon, or a spaceship into the moon? What was that?
Yeah. Wasn't it? It was by accident, I'm assuming, right?
I think so.
Something went off course and hit the moon, a fucking rocket.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't. What kind of sound did it make? Bang. Like what are we talking? That don't even sound right, bro.
You remember right? Yeah.
Fucking hitting the moon. Fuck out of here. Yo, Caesar, the one who was down with Envy, is scheduled to testify, I believe, or take a plea deal on August 9th. Or the week.
Next week.
Yeah, next week. He's scheduled to take a plea. So what does that mean for DJ Envy, who just learned how to wipe his ass or wash his ass recently? You did see that, right?
I did. Sometimes sometimes we do not we, but there's people are doing too much for the internet, too much for content, too much. However, I think Envy already had immunity. I think Envy probably snitched, to be honest.
Yes.
He absolutely cooperated, told them everything they wanted to know. And that's because he hasn't looked worried about this since.
He don't look worried, not one bit.
Yeah.
And if I was facing some federal charges or something, I'd be worried. He looked like it's back to business as usual. So he definitely pulled the black dot and said it was him. Yes. Yep. Crazy. Mal.
Yo.
Yeezy got a new sneaker out, or a new sneaker deal with JD. Do you know who they are?
Who's JD?
It's a sneaker company.
Oh, no.
So Kanye is back in business, and
JD Sports. I know
JD Sports.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So he's back in business, and shout out Kanye for doing that damn thing. Yo, do you think the NBA is gonna have to pay Kyrie Irving like some money? Bless you, baby.
For the COVID thing?
Yeah.
I
mean, will he sue? Listen, they destroyed his career. Yeah. He was playing in New York City, and they forced him to only play road games cost them $100 million, along with Stephen A. Smith's shenanigans. Stephen A. Smith revealed that he had COVID. He said he took the shot, he took the booster, he wore the mask, and he said for 3 weeks he was on death's bed. To the fact, this is what he said. He said, and I'm paraphrasing, on New Year's Eve, the doctor came to him and said, we're going to try this last steroid. If this doesn't work, you're going to need to contact your family. And he said within 3 hours of taking that particular steroid, he started feeling better, but he thought he was out of here. You know what I mean?
See?
Interesting stuff after you done persecuted this man and cost this man. So at minimum, I think Kyrie Irving should get some money out of the NBA.
I hope he does.
I'd sue. You know, slander, defamation of character.
We need to get some of those sneakers too. That's what we need.
Yeah, Kyrie, we need a sneaker deal. Me and Malcom.
Size 10.5. You know.
Yeah, sneaker deal for me and Malcom.
Swing it. You know, I'm cool with that.
We can do that.
All right.
Absolutely. What else going on?
Oh, the Texas weed law. Did you see that?
Yeah, they not playing with this weed in Texas because that's not a 420 friendly state, and they trying to give you bars for that, for having an ounce, 2 ounces. See, I think their prisons are empty now, or they need to fill them prisons again. So they're buckling down on some of the shit, and that means they can just pull you over and everybody got a fucking ounce in their pocket if you're a smoker. You know what I mean? That goes without saying. So I'm curious to find out how they're gonna do that. Darius Foster, thank you.
Did y'all see Aaron Rodgers blast Fauci? That's one thing he took my on TV. I did.
Because he too was persecuted by the NFL.
Yep.
Right? When he said he lied about taking the shot and they called them on it. And so, He
said I was inoculated. That's what he said.
Yeah. So that's going on. Malcom, have you seen the latest pictures of Lil Kim?
Yeah.
Listen.
She should have stopped messing with her face years ago, bro. And it's sad that it's gotten to that point.
She was automatically beautiful, but again, money does what, Malcolm? It heightens who you already are. So if you have low self-esteem, what she said she did, because you know all the light-skinned girls was doing this and that. You get money, you think you can go out to Hollywood with them weirdos, and then you can't undo it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she was out recently because I think her daughter's modeling for one of these clothing lines, and she came out, and this is the result of that. And just naturally looking at her, she was beautiful. She didn't need to touch nothing.
Yep.
Nothing. You know?
Somebody said people got in trouble for selling fake COVID cards. Yeah. There was like
a big hustle.
That
was a huge hustle.
Yeah.
You know? Malcolm, there's a new set of transgender dolls out. I want you guys all to listen to this, and then we'll discuss it and tell me what you think about it.
Their kind. Transgender dolls are set to debut in Minnesota classrooms this fall. The taxpayer-funded paper dolls come with genitalia that can be removed and then swapped out. A therapist at the University of Minnesota Medical tells the New York Post that they spent over a decade developing the dolls. The goal is to help kids, quote, learn about the different options that exist for who they can be. The website for the dolls promises to, quote, make gender fun. It says they were designed for clinicians and educators and lists their purpose as therapeutic play and gender identity exploration. They'll reportedly be in classrooms with kids as young as 4. First,
okay. You heard that right. Gender, swapping out genitalia. So the kids at 4 years old can see what their options are. Malcolm, this is atrocious. And this is where we're going wrong with all of this.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised Fox News is even reporting on that, like in that way. Yeah. Because usually they are against that. So
yeah, and there's a big war going on in the WNBA right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that. Yeah.
Where the coaches are like, yo, we don't want no transgenders in here playing with us. And so that's becoming a political thing.
I think there's a transgender in France. I think balling the hell out.
Yeah, well, Brittany Griner is a man.
All right.
Allegedly.
Caitlyn, that's a nigga.
Allegedly.
She's not that good.
No, she's not that good. But I think, what do they call it? Because it's a term for this shit. You are a woman, but everything about you says man, right? But she still walks around like a woman. Somebody know the technical term of that shit. That's who Caitlin Clark is. Brittany Griner just had to have a paternity to see if the baby was hers.
Can you stop?
She's getting a divorce. I'm like, what you need a paternity test for?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's I know men when I see them. Oh yeah, this is the one out overseas, killing it, killing it,
yeah,
killing it. Even Trump got in on the action and said he's gonna ask LeBron, would he like to identify as a woman and go and play in the WNBA? Yeah.
They got issues, man.
Well, when you open Pandora's box, they said it was a dude. Go ahead.
I mean, I was just saying, like in 2026, I thought this is a 2021 conversation.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
But the Democrats are trying to get back in office, so they're gonna regurgitate the shit. There was a man who identified as a woman to play in an all-women's poker league. He racked up, won, and then re-identified as a man. That's a fact. Look it up. So, what are we talking about? A mother sent her child to school. He was 6 years old in a skirt. And the teacher, this is recently, I'm surprised I didn't save it, said, we're not doing this. We're not. I just want him to identify how he feel. Do that shit at home. All boys have to wear slacks, and it's a uniform. And all girls get to wear the beige skirt. And so that's what's going on. So these things, when we thought we were past them, They're rearing their ugly heads again.
Like I saw this father. He is getting. I think the state is trying to throw him in jail, as a matter of fact, and I think he's going to jail. Like I think he said, "Yeah, I'm going to jail," because he refuses to pay for gender reassignment for his child, and the mother is like brainwashing the child and telling him, "You like, don't you feel like a girl? Like, aren't you a girl?" And the kid is like young. And he's doing whatever his mom is telling him to say. So it's actually fine. He goes, "Yo, I'm going to jail. Like I'll do
it's
time
easy. to influence children. So how the fuck you're gonna have a gender assigning dolls, and say for 4-year-olds so they can see what their options are? At 4, your option is to be a kid and play with blocks and shit.
Facts.
Come on, man. This shit is getting out of hand, Christopher.
It's been out of hand, man.
Yeah. So, Mal, any other questions?
Other than that, man, I heard. This is author. I forget his name. He lost out on a $2.5 million book deal because they accused him of using AI to write the book.
Wow. So
now they use AI. They used AI, an AI program, to figure out that he was using AI. But it's like, one, we know AI not to be the most accurate thing in the world.
Right.
And then 2, how you gonna use AI? I don't know. I think that's
a college professor
obviously
caught 33 out of 35 students in his class cheating using AI because when he gave them the paperwork, he wrote a SpongeBob something weird.
No, he put like a word Madagascar in there in white font. So
yes,
when you copy the prompt into whatever AI thing, it told it to use Madagascar in a real out of context way somewhere in the paper, so I know that it was AI used, and 30 out of 33 students used it.
So this thing is getting out of hand, and this is where we are with it. You see what it's doing to the music industry. Now they blaming. They accuse Kanye.
They use that song. I forget. It's a song that was trending. Like, it was actually trending. They found out it was used by AI. I forget the name of it. You guys know it in the chat. Shit. Yeah. What was it called?
Is it a hip hop song?
It's like a pop hip hop.
Okay.
Song.
By who?
Some new dude.
Okay. Yeah.
I forget what it was called, man. If you guys know in the chat, but yeah, they found out that was AI. So it was crazy. So that's gonna start happening a lot more. Speak on the white guy that mysteriously died, Joel. He was. I didn't know.
I'm not familiar with that, but somebody was talking about it.
Rubbers. That's the name. That's the name of the song.
What is it called?
His name is Phoenix Flex Rubbers. That's the name of the song. Thank you, guys.
I don't think I've heard of it. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll listen for it. Any other questions?
That's not. We've been rocking with y'all. It's almost 2-hour show. We appreciate it.
Yeah, well, we try to make up a little bit for the busy weekend, but we will be back this Monday for the members. So get your membership. Thank everybody for signing up with their membership. Get your membership, and I'll tell you my membership dream now. Yes?
Okay. All right.
This is my goal. This is my boom boom room vision for my membership. Now, I had to tweak it because Mama Dot jumped up from under a table. She wasn't even in the goddamn boom boom room my head movies and shot down a great big portion of it. So this is the remix. I need 5,000 members at $10, right?
All right.
Every single month, we're going to give away 10 $500 scholarships, stipends, whatever you want to call them. That's 60 $500 joints for the year. So we're not just taking your money, we're going to give some money. I want to start a book club so powerful that when any of our artists within that 5,000 members drops a book, we don't stop until we have 1,000 pre-orders of that person's book. What that does for the algorithm of, and we're going to do it on Amazon. Now, you already know you make your money off of Amazon, but for the sake of going up the ranks, right? Do that. So we have a dope-ass book club. Twice a year, we give away $5,000 scholarships. Twice a year to somebody we vet, a small business, somebody going to school. These are the Urban X scholarships that go out. Sick for the same money, right? Now, here is where Mama Dot shot the room down. I was trying to get out of the 5,000 people, 1,000 people to start an investment group. Right?
See, yeah.
She shot shit down.
I get it.
Into early leisure. No.
I get it. Too.
Everybody, listen. We'll get the fucking Boyce Watkins or somebody to head this shit. I don't care. Everything transparent, but strength is in the numbers. But Mama Dot proved and showed and proved. But what happened if I put up $100 a month and 7 months in, I need my money back and I can't this and that, and it gets messy.
I'm on that one.
So
you was doing good.
I was doing good. So and what it means.
Scholarships and I'm down for it. I think that's great.
It means we could get away from YouTube, or we would still put clips up, but we would have our own ecosystem and our own community going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where we sustain each other, we give each other some stuff back. Somebody said, earn Urban X leisure.
Yeah.
Because we're going to flip that. You give us the money.
Yeah.
We're going to flip it. We're going to give it back to you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Somebody said it sounds like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
No.
Not the first part.
Thank you, T.
Not the first part. The first part is pretty good.
First part is great.
That's only 5,000 members. And we randomly, you can't win twice because your name is on the list. You just randomly get $500. 10 people per month.
I think that'd be
that
fire.
Would be dope.
That'd be dope. Yeah.
That'd be dope.
I'm
you know
into
what I mean?
giving. I don't need no hell.
All right, so that's my dream. And with that being said, guys, please like, share, subscribe, and support
Do all
us.
the things. We appreciate you guys.
And we will see you members one day.
Oh, before the summer's out, we got to do a morning meetup. Before the summer's out.
Yeah, we'll do one in August sometime.
It is August, but yeah. End of August.
Maybe September.
Okay, all right.
We'll do one to check up on our people, see how everybody's doing. No, absolutely. The summertime is, just what it is. Because I do miss you guys. Happy birthday to Anika from the morning meetup. R.I.P. my uncle Eric Mack Sr., who passed away just yesterday or the day before yesterday. This has been a journey for us. The last 3 weeks, we done been to 3 funerals of good friends, family members. And so condolences goes out to the Hawes family. We love you guys. We'll see you guys soon.
And happy birthday to Auntie Esther.
Happy birthday, Auntie Esther. Happy birthday, Anika Brown. They're going down. All right. Peace.